Stream night, stream night, stream night, stream night. Hey everybody, welcome to Monday. Somebody didn't go into the office today and it's me. Does he sound well? Ah, who knows. Alright. Thanks for the sub, Luxy. 18 months resub is really good. Like a year and a half? Holy shit. I am hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. And with all of the content, all the games we've been through, all the things we've played together, all the things we've seen, all the hilarious mistakes I've made in puzzle solving, like, hey look, I approve of some dedicated subbing, that's for sure. I'm gonna look after my subs. Podcasts I listen to, might bury the lead, Jimbles, it's pretty obvious. The Savage Love podcast by Dan Savage. Problematic fave of the quiz. I got a second tangent to go on after I finish this one. They call their subscription service the Magnum Subs. And someone once complained, they were like, hey, look, I'm not really a sub. I'm a subscriber, sure, but can I get a different title? And the response was like, no, there's only one Dom in this whole scenario. And you may think, aha, must be the host, must be Dan. And he goes, and he's like, no, the only Dom in this whole scenario is the producer. Yeah, thank you, Luxy. Exactly. But, like, it's a decent way of examining that relationship between the producer and the talent, right? There's something Dom vibesy around being organized and scheduling and managing contracts, right? So that you let your talent or artistic person just go off the rails, go completely nuts, do the thing that earns the money. Well, do the thing that gets the attention, so that the thing that earns the money, which is like scheduling, consistency, edits, like, subscribe, and telling your friends, you know, those important steps, which, like, preaching to the choir here, but when all of you catch up and watch this in VODs, like, please do like, subscribe, and tell your friends about how a very cool Jimbles keeps you entertained 2 nights a week minimum. Yeah? Pretty good, right? Do you want growth for the sake of growth? Not really. For the sake of subs? Well, depends what type of sub. That's cuts full, baby. But is there some sort of gratification in understanding more people enjoy your content? They're viewing your particular voice, making you feel heard? Yeah, of course. That's why we do anything. Now, back to that second tangent. Dan Savage a problematic fave quiz. Yeah, like there was a Tumblr blog called Your Fave is Problematic, and it listed potential obviously bad shit a media personality did. I don't know if it originally intended to show that literally everyone has done something wrong at some point and apologized for it, but do you really forgive them for it? Yes, no, that's your choice. And that's what it ended up being. Turns out everyone's fucked up in multiple or important ways. Some of them matter more to you than others. Like, it listed eats meat alongside Roman Polanski. Like, not a direct quote. So it did turn into at least some level of everyone's bad TM. It's not actually the point I wanted to bring up. That's why problematic fave turned into a jerky phrase instead of a real one. Should you actually be ashamed of your faves? I don't know. Actual Nazis, maybe. Just fucking steal their shit, man. That's it. That's the answer. Also remember that corporations don't make games or movies or whatever. They're made by individuals. They get together and they're bankrolled by a corp? Sure, but the people doing the actual work isn't some fucking CEO who does nothing other than keep a name. The running joke is that efficiency AIs will continue pointing at CEOs, realize how much they cost, and then go, fuck, you should cancel them. What do they actually do? So whenever those efficiency on human resources AIs are put into place, I assure you there'll be a ignore or results if C-suite executive and above. So the actual tangent? Today and last night on Tumblr, I saw someone quite rightly pointing out the desexualization of the queer community on Twitter. Now, I don't know if you can really grab a single person and use that as emblematic of an entire community. One, that's dumb, and two, I don't know. You can cherry pick sources to make up very specific arguments without too much effort. But you can get a feel for the vibes, swim the waves, read the eddies, and there is at least some contingents of desexualizing some members of the community. And it was like a cool analog horror TikTok star also does OnlyFans. And someone was response with a lot of likes, and that's not saying everything. It's just pointing it out as a fact that it wasn't immediately ratioed. Someone was like, wow, I'm surprised they do OnlyFans, because usually people, when people do, they're like, they're brain poisoned. One, that's fucked. Come on, man. Jesus. They're like, I love that it's T for T. Like, that's great. But I also, when people buy porn, they're brain poisoned, so I don't like it. So I'm surprised. I love her stuff. It's really cool that she's got multiple ways to express creativity, and it's really good, but I'd never watch it myself. What the Baby, what is you doing? Fucking hell. You've bought the goddamn whitewashing of Pride. You fell for it. You fucking fell for it. Holy shit. It's good that this person makes porn in some way, but all the people that watch it, you can't trust them. What the fuck are you saying? It's not even the whole point. On Tumblr, someone was like, yeah, right? Exactly, Luxie. The whole fucking the Twitter queer community is desexualized. No, I'm like, no. There are there are enough tenderqueers who are kind of exist around the spheres of. An emblematic one is how much traction you get the times people are like, what if we're gonna have queer exclusive spaces that aren't like places to hook up? Like, yes, that is good. That is a great idea. They should exist. They do exist. They should continue existing. But people are going to try and hook up there. You know that, right? Because when there are people who have a shared interest, especially when they're a fucking minority, they're going to flirt, right? They are. That's what humanity is like. There are going to be plenty of aces who want to flirt as well, friendly, and make contacts. Not to the exclusion of queer exclusive spaces where hooking up is a thing. Yeah, exactly. Also, as assimilationists, or looking for assimilationist spaces, if the assimilationists win, right, you could just desexualize same-sex contact so that you can use a regular fucking cafe. You're not allowed to hook up in cafes, right? Normally. Just uncouple same-sex attraction from it seeming less family-friendly, and then, surprise, surprise, the world is your oyster. It's one of our goals, is it not? That's one of them. I'd like spaces where het people can hook up and flirt with each other as well. It's just you need bouncers to stop entitled people who are primarily men. Not exclusively, but primarily men. Anyway, to finish off that point, someone was like, the Twitter community of queers is like decoupling sex and sexuality from it, and they're kind of prudish. And my only thought was, that's what Tumblr was. Everyone assumed everyone on Tumblr was that years ago, right? That's what the prevailing attitude was, that Tumblr was a sexless space. They removed all porn, and even then there were like countless call-out posts of people doing non-normative sexual behavior. Same way when, like, the term Reddit moment comes up, I'm like, Reddit is like one of the, in the top 10 most popular, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's where the cottagecore queer and the tenderqueer aesthetics were mostly centralized for quite some time. But in the end, this is a pointless argument. It's a huge fucking website with millions of people on it. Millions of people who go through different moods and motives and moments. No website that allows you to user content is going to be entirely sexless. No community is going to be represented by any individual descriptor anyway. Like the whole phrase of like Reddit moment. When Reddit does something stupid, I'm like, yeah, it's one of the most popular websites in the world. It's got a fuckload of people on it. They subdivide into communities that can overlap, but still exist in cells of each other. And so, getting an idea on the vibes of an actual community is so much fucking harder than you'd pretend. And it's much easier to say that this group can be stereotyped as XYZ. Yeah, Tumblr always seemed like the community has been porn loving to me. Kind of. Yeah, Tumblr was a great place to get aesthetic kink gifs. That I'm thinking also, like really specifically BDSM, where they will have very short clips, often without sound. And porn without sound is much less visceral. I say this because I prefer it with sound, obviously. Critique my dick, yeah, that's fantastic. And it's even funnier that someone's like, Twitter is mostly sexless. It's the biggest site that allows porn that is not solely focused towards porn. Like, come on, guys! Use your fucking brain! There are overlap between communities, and you may notice an individual trend, but is an algorithm pushing something in particular, or is it a prevailing attitude that's being driven by parts of the community? Don't know. In fact, it's really hard to tell. And in fact, if you think you can tell, you're probably wrong, or ignoring a large swath of the database to get a conclusion. Twitter no longer allows you to scrape its algorithm for data. Reddit does. Much easier to do a lot of research on Reddit because it freely gives data to research institutions. Twitter doesn't. Tumblr certainly doesn't. I don't know. What am I saying? Am I like... I guess what I'm really doing is just complaining. I'm venting. I saw someone say that a group or a series of people were like, this website is this. And I'm like, disagree. I don't think you're wrong. I think people believe that way. But it was you. You're pretending that Tumblr is superior in some way. And it's like, it's not happening. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes, you know? Guess I'm just pointing out individual like posts on Tumblr and describing them to you, but there was an image of Finster and someone else, probably someone else who is cis and straight but dresses femme and presents femme in some way, and they were like, holy shit, we made straight Yuri, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, that's cool. And someone else was like, this is pandering and it's bullshit, and god, it's lacking any eroticism in any way, and I assure you, no. Tons of people are beating off about this right now. What it is it looks overproduced. Looks like it's got perfect lighting, and it... Now that's an interesting thought there, Loxy. And like, I live pretty clearly in the queers, sex freaks, and deviants, so we should accept and love them. I got space on my ace buddies. I do. Right? They deserve space and respect and love and to be treated humanly. The way everyone does. Also, they don't need to be derided for who they are. But like, it makes sense. I'm not on Grindr. I could be. I'm sure I'd do well. I'm sure I'd do great. You know? Bi, married, mask. If I say I can host, I've got like 40 people. Anyway, that's the joke. But it is a hookup space. It's not a social network. And I don't need random hookups right now. And that's also why I think the polarization into black and white spaces of like sexualization or desexualization of websites doesn't really help. It wouldn't be good. Disney's Toontown. Toontown? Toon City? Whatever the fuck it was called. I never actually played it. It didn't allow you to use plain text communication. Ah! I'm not sure I totally agree with that one, Lexi. I actually definitely think there's a lot of people seeing them, like, responding to that pressure. And we know that fucking pressure is being pushed by right wing. We know it. That's why drag queens are the current target. Drag queens and trans folk. But that anxiety and the discomfort with that, the seeking of acceptance, is a common psychological need. So why wouldn't you self-police? Also, I don't think that everyone who doesn't want to be deviant or a sex freak is repressed. That's a bullshit narrative. I think everyone exists on multiple spectrums, one of which is that high versus low sexual desire, high versus low sexual freedom. And I don't think either end is natural. I don't think either end is where everyone should be. I don't think there's a normative range. I think there's a normative range. I don't think there's an optimal range. Where I have issues is when someone is at one end and wants to be to a different spot, and they are blocked by something, or they have facing external or internal pressure to be one thing or the other, and they are unable to self-actualize. So if there is, say, some of my friends who love the idea of, like, their one-on-two kinks, they're very happy with it, they'll explore it in their own time for like one day a month, have a couple of side blogs that they follow and occasionally open up, and either masturbate or just daydream about it, then go back to their regular lives, and primarily identify as normal. Like, a regular individual, non-focused on deviance or sex and sexuality most of the time. I don't think that's an issue. If that same person who did that action felt stress about it and how they wished they could be more free about their choices, I would like to assist. And this is like looking several years down the track, but I want to be a trained sexologist and psychosexual therapist. Like, this is going to be the job, right? And I don't want anyone to come in and be like, all right, I'm a sex freak. I don't want to be a sex freak anymore. Could you make me normal? No. I can't make anyone normal because no one is. What I'd like to assist you is, I want you to love where you are and help you remove blockers. Primarily identify as normal, and that's a thing too, right? And that's also why I don't have an issue with the black and white aesthetic, and I mean literal, like, black and white aesthetic kink that is just, you can see a crop trace down someone's abdominal muscles, abs, right? And it's just a short gif. You can't tell much detail at all. It's only a few seconds long. You can tell that it's pornographic content, but if it was shot differently, you'd know that it was, like, actually mostly safe for work. Yeah. And so I don't think they're wrong, and I don't think they're lesser. I don't think that's a problem if that's your primary method of enjoying kink at all. You're also not... You're not a worse kinkster if that's what you like the most. If someone's hinting at it, you know, rather than the act actually being demonstrated. And I feel like there is a reflex with people who prefer more visceral, Jimbles, come on, more demonstrative kink in there. Ah, fuck! And no one spent the sips to get me started on a topic. More explicit, yeah, but also it's not just explicit as well. Like, it doesn't have to be the crop hitting someone's, like someone's cheeks or, well, cheek. What I mean is suggestive. Like, it's not as demonstrative, and I honestly think that's the key here. It's allowing more space for the imagination to take over. Like, I'm an on and off erotica writer, but my erotica pretty clearly says what's happening. I'm describing the texture of cock, right? And a lot of other erotica is like hinting around or I remember like being way too young, do not follow my footsteps, and like cybering with someone, and they were like, use less detail, allow me space in my mind to come up with how it feels, like let me imagine it. Oh, hey, rebooting, good to see you tonight. I hope you've been enjoying this. It's been a while too. I hope you've been keeping track in VODs. So like, their preference, and to be a good cybering partner I needed to match their preference, was to have more space for their imagination to take over. And I was like, oh yeah, but I want to be a writer, and I know this description isn't terrible, so I'm doing it. And I'm doing it well, and other people have been like, I fucking love how much detail you're putting into the writing. It's working for me. I don't think any particular preference is better or worse, and it's probably a good thing if we don't, like, insist one way or the other. I just recognize that one of the things I see is a great thing I'm proud of is like using dirty talk in session, in scene, while I'm with someone, right? Yeah. No. Remember, this is going at a VOD for a long time, right? I'm allowed to say I was too young when I had unfettered access to the internet, but also unfettered access to the internet made me who I am, and I like who I am. It's a very fine tightrope to walk, right? So there's a bit too much. I don't think you should recognize. Oh yeah, what I was saying. I'm proud of the particular dirty talk, the patter, like if I'm being very pretentious, the litany that I'm saying to people as we're working. And it's like, with feedback, I'm picking up what they're enjoying, saying that, focusing on the things they like, trying to say things that feed them the mental sex organ that's working and churning over things. If someone is more imaginative and they like fantasy, like I focus on that. I suggest other things going on that could or are happening to them that they can enjoy and use their brain to imagine. Some people are also just tactile. They want to be in the absolute moment. And the litany, I am being pretentious now, is more about how they're feeling right now. Or how it feels for me to touch them, be with them, be inside them. How much joy I'm getting for being with them. And like repeating that over and over. Well, not repeating, but continuing that. You can't really do that until you get a general idea of what they like. That's the getting to know you process. I don't think either one of them is better or worse. And pretending otherwise is a fool's errand. Absolutely pointless. And I guess that's why when someone is like, Twitter is a sexless place, I scoff at them, because like, Tumblr was known as the sexless place for a while, home to tenderqueers and people who are too busy identity policing to actually fuck or hook up in some way. And Twitter is and was full of sex workers where people are not actually arranging sex because that would be illegal. But they're relatively open about it, talking about their OnlyFans, that sort of thing. Right? I don't know if either approach is better, but whenever those groups and those different preferences interact, they crash. They bounce off each other because someone feels their personal preferences are under attack or questioned. Not even under attack, but just like questioned. And that's enough to be... that's fair. No one wants to have their preferences questioned. Their identity... Yeah, rebooting? Yes, you do. That'd be great. And, like, great idea. And not just because, like, you can have ace characters who will have sex, if you'd like. Happy to go on dates. But they're not actually interested too much in it themselves, but they're happy to see you happy. You can have sex repulsed ace people. Just grab a sensitivity reader and you're all good. I'm really easily distracted, aren't I? Forgiven. Oops, I don't think it's hypocritical that when Disco Elysium releases a DLC that has a photo mode and they explicitly say that you can put Qhimm and Harry together and take fruity screenshots, people are pretty fucking annoyed that they're describing these one bisexual and one gay man that way. Because marketers and corporations are not your friends and they will take your identities and sell them and give you no respect. And simply having queer content doesn't mean that it is a queer media. And it just feels different. That's the hardest thing because I can't describe it particularly well, but it just feels different and we know. And even then, those vibes, that feel can change for individuals. And that's why when some people say there's obvious queer content in X film, and I'm like, what? I don't get it. I need it. I'm not that subtle. I'm obvious. I'm a brick to the head of a cop. So I need something more obvious. I'd prefer it if there was less nuance. Gideon the Ninth, you know? They didn't have a coming out scene. They were obviously queer. Right? It wasn't just subtext, now was it? Saying the word queer loudly and as an umbrella loving term that includes everyone who wishes to claim it as a gunshot into the sky to keep TERFs out. Yeah, you got it right, you two. And that's also why I state I don't think Josh Gad and Beauty and the Beast. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I will. But from what I've heard, yeah. Disney's first gay character again. Oh yeah, another one. Stop making your first gay characters fucking first lesbians fucking cops. What the hell? It keeps happening. Strong woman, women's in power. Ah, gotta be a cop. Fuck you. Anyway, we're trying to find Junon. 30 minutes into the episode, Jimbles stops talking about queer theory. Not that he's ever taken a queer theory course. God, I probably will. I'll end up taking a queer theory course. Oh, I'm so excited. Not anytime soon, but I will. It'll be fucking great. That's also why I don't think there's at least not nearly as far as we've played. There's really an explicitly gay character or queer character at all in Final Fantasy yet. Not on any of the ones we've played. There are women in positions of power who can use masculine weapons. Masculine. Right? Does that count? No. Not to me. Maybe to you. Maybe if that's what you want. If it makes you feel good, sure. And I'm not going to remove that character from a list, especially one that you keep in your mind, but I will go... We can have more, right? Can't we? There are a couple of them in 14. When I got on the elevator that badly, give me 10 gil. Okay, I guess. Lists! Yeah, especially if they're headcanons. Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, I can say I don't think, unless it's more explicit in canon, it's not enough and I want more. And that can be just uncharitably read as, none of your trans headcanons work. How dare you? And I'm like... What? No, that's not what I said. You know? I'm not saying they're not valuable. I'm saying I don't know if I agree. It's your list. Oh shit! Rebooting! Fucking hell! I like Faith and Buffy. They're cool, good characters. They're lipstick femmes. Both of them. One of them's dark, yeah, nuance. Shinra's collecting huge materia to Junon underwater reactor. When they're done, they'll bring it to this airport. Get out of here before you get in the way. What, me? I'm gonna be watching from here, so that I don't get in their way either. Oh, yeah, okay. Butch is, evil, yeah. Fuck off. Go read Stone Butch Blues. It's by no means the only book, but God, it is illustrative. It's a punch to the gut of understanding what labels can mean and why they're important. It's a fucking amazing seminal book. They're probably not that much seminal. Sorry, bad joke. Really funny though. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Oh, you just can't go that way. Well, it must have been the wrong way then. The endless discourse, TM, about whether people can identify as he, him lesbians. One, anyone can identify in whatever way they want. Fuck you. And two, yeah, absolutely. Gender is fake. Right? We're just... It's a brilliant analogy. Sex, yeah, gender is a construct. Sex and sexuality are like fish. As in, from an external view, it all kind of seems like we know what the deal is. Because we all know what a fish is, right? But taxonomically, fish don't exist. They're just common features that exist when you exist in water all the time. It's kind of what it's like in my eyes, right? And I think it's a great analogy because I can only say, wow, stars. I think it makes sense because, like, we may feel like we want to know. I'm starting to feel like I can't stop anymore. I've been had. I want to get into a real battle too. Don't get into a real battle. Fish for dinner. Back again, Mr. Know-It-All. Alright, you can enter. Oh god, did we find the right way through? I hope so. No, wait, this is the second trainer. I don't know enough to describe the whole thing entirely, but it was enough to inspire an entire podcast about a QA elves called No Such Thing as a Fish. Kitties. I'm lost. Most of my rivals died in the attack on weapon. Oh, of course I was here studying. The coveted green officer's uniform was almost in my reach. Did it set off your cats? We like that. I think it was a stock cat sound. Oh, fair. Oh wait, no, that's... Gene hasn't been working right ever since Weapon got to it. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Wait, what? This is... okay. How useful would that be? If you needed cash, it's there at a moment's notice. We sure do make Junon feel like a big city, in the sense that I can get lost in it really easily. What? What? Death machine! Alright, never mind. It's been dealt with. I don't know what I'd do with it. Hey TV, you want to see the room they tried to kill you in? Oh, it's still locked. Alright. Was it zooming directly in on Tifa's tits again? It does that a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm still lost. Ah, cool. Somehow, still as lost as when I was talking. Yeah. Oh. Cleric Bard mentioned their love for these monitors. Like this scene, beautiful staging, and I just agree. Oh, early 90s tech. Gorgeous stuff. I'm so fucking lost. I'm just trying to find the elevator to the reactor. Yeah. Back when LCD screens were relatively new, some artists and designers were like, I still want to use CRTs because they are better for color tempering. And I believe them. I believe that was a big part of it. I don't know if that's still the case, and now I'm curious about it. Oh god. Fuck it. Oh. It's probably not up there, but what if? She could kill for a shower. Oh, all my regular customers are killed by weapon. Most of them were pretty weird, but I had good memories of them. Oh, that's sad. Our rates are the same as first-class hotels. Would you like to stay? Nope. That's rough, buddy. Please, come in. Alright, show me your... Welcome! You got even more of them now? I hired more girls after hearing that the world's coming to an end, but I wonder if I should have. Keep getting more and more in debt. Gotta get out from under it somehow. Maybe I'll have Weapon to help me. Nailbat! Super Bowl! Mop! Oh, we don't have a hairpin. Let's grab one of those. Used to be in Soldier. Lately, I felt like dressing up like this. I know it's out of season, but... Oh, dude, you're in so much fucking trouble, I gotta say. I think these are things I could have picked up elsewhere in the game and failed. Quiet Girls? 1997. It's my only thought. They indulge in having sexy men later. Like, that's the running joke for, Heidebrand Hildegard! There you go. Weapon really was something. No one can compare with his strength. But with a selection like this, our weapons could beat him. Yeah, I wouldn't believe you were in any way. But... I enjoy sexy people of all genders. I think the best example so far of hey Jimbles, why do you identify as bisexual instead of pansexual if you enjoy people of all genders? One, personal question, and two, it's nearly always asked by a pansexual who's being snarky at me, so my answer is usually a polite way to say fuck you. Every day there's no ship coming in. I always come here to watch the sun go down. Sun disappears like it's being swallowed up by the big horizon. Somewhere out there is a big unknown continent with another port city. Twilight always gets me misty. So glad I became a seaman. Well, I wouldn't have time for one now anyway because of weapon. It is an awkward camera angle. But it's pretty beautiful, to be honest. I'm glad they went to the effort, even if I don't think this scene is used again. And it's also not where I want to be going! I'm so lost! But I guess the real answer is that when there is a... the attraction I feel is different for genders. Yeah. It's not the same across the board. It is there and fervent and honest. Oh, hey, Cleric Bard. Oh, hey, old folks. Yeah. Alright, let's see how hard you trained. Attention! Charge! Hey, that's the underwater reactor. Come back! Yeah. That's also my defense, Loxy. But, like, it is different. It's heartfelt and intentional, but, like, I'm attracted to men, women, and non-binary people, and agender people in different directions. It's a different feeling. Sometimes it's ooh, and sometimes it's aha, and sometimes it's a oh. That's it. That's all I got. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? All right, you're on. But what if both of us? Well, I don't even talk about that. That's kind of cute. I was going to use Finishing Touch to blow them away so that we can say that they're not all dead. Hi! But Tifa, I don't know, you shot at her, so she punched you. Honestly, you deserve it. Yeah. Hey, in some original interpretations, especially in the East Village of New York, like, bisexual label included ace. They're like, oh, I have the same level of sexual attraction to all genders. None. Oh, I'm sleepy. For Junon! I mean, you probably won't remember Tifa like this at all, because I've modded the fuck out of this. Wah! Oh, it just changes like that? Good lord. Yeah, language evolves as well, but it's where some shit fights evolve from. And I don't like that. I don't think it's necessary. We need to have common understanding of terms, so I'm always happy to talk through what we think it means, right? But insisting one person is wrong, or worse, accusing bisexuals of transphobia if they're not actually transphobic. What a waste. Hey dog, we can't attack this dog. This dog is the stopgap. It disappears under a certain circumstance, which is actually a fail state. And very good of the developers to create one. I didn't know the throw coin rotated like that. That's fascinating. Stole a double machine gun. Urf, urf. And again, this is also why queer solidarity is a big fucking deal. Because honestly, what we want the most is to just stop people who want to treat us badly from treating us badly. Couldn't steal anything, huh? Probably don't need all of the abilities on one person. Yeah, and in the end, queer infighting isn't great. I don't want to give us too much shit for it when it's not necessary, because you know what right-wing infighting looks like? It's worse. Because when you build your identity on strength, and only physical strength, yeah, makes you sad, and that's fair. Me too. Guess what? You're always going to be jockeying for control and power. Ah, yeah. Hope folks, you've got a great idea there. That's called a coalition. Mainstream media is, even like vaguely left mainstream media is much more interested in de-radicalizing the right than it is treating the left kinda. We can't spend all of our ghost ship! That's a good one, exactly rebooting. Go Anai! Picks you up with its paddle and then throws you down. Oh, no, throws you out of the battle. That's right. Okay, it's fucked. Gonna touch my baby on a ghost ship. Alright, what is a ghost ship? No experience for Cloud. Sorry, you got knocked out of the battle, buddy. That's all you got. He's fine. But he does need to heal. Fully resource HP, alright. The funny thing is, I don't know if I've seen that skit. I actually got it from Deadman. It's one of his favorites. Love it every time he brings it up. Because, like, even if it is your running joke that you say often, it's still surprising how often it comes up organically. How often do ghost ships appear? Oh, yeah. God, sometimes Paradox just gets it right? That's really funny. This is potentially giving up too much information, but I'll say it a little bit. My in-laws, one of them, we're being very vague here, one of them converted from one section, the denomination of Christianity, to the other to marry the other partner, right? Marry their partner, the other of my in-laws' parent, right? And from a heretic's position, and I am a big heretic, that's for sure, it seems like the strangest thing. Convert? Really? You're pretty fucking close already, right? What's that conversion process look like? I renounce the interpretation I had before, and now... Oh, you're gonna stab him, aren't you, Cloud? Damn it, he was manipulated. If you like... I know it's mostly familial tradition, but also... At some point, you're like, if you're converting to Church of England, is it just so you can have a divorce? Like, it's pretty close. Kind of worrying, actually. Like, oh, I suddenly agree with Church of England. Why? What are you up to, huh? Because that was the point. Oh, hey, buddy. You're Cloud. You still want to fight? All right. Auto-attacking our way through. Yeah. And... I mean, the Pope was pretty pissed. You are not getting this huge materia. I swear. I swear I'm not doing this out of spite, but... Yeah! On my birth certificate, I'm listed as Anglican. Why? No. Neither of my parents have been to a church for a very long time, but yes! But I was still listed as Anglican. It's strange. I don't think I'd fit in. Though I think the Australian Anglican Church isn't nearly as bad as some of the others, and like, whatever. So you are after the huge... Because it's familial tradition. That's what they're really after here. Underwater MPA. The military police. And they get punched to death. Well, they are cops. Ooh, jeez. AAAB. Ooh, Steel Max. Congrats, Cloud. Filthy hippie. Like, yeah, that would be more appropriate. They're not allowed to put down just like hedonist for me. Going for regular hits. Will be enough. Rebooting. You better not be talking about me. Do you just want me to lean back and do this again, huh? Is that what you're after? Because I'm wearing a tight polo. Meteor strike! Tifa is so close to getting her final limit, too. Yeah, well, Blobby isn't totally inaccurate, let's be honest. And I'm fine with that, too. She could learn it. If we had it, she could learn it right now. Wait, did we pick it up? No, Cosmo memory. Magic... Oh, Cloud's back. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. No, not yet. Because, like, I think we can go pick it up. We fucking should. The purple dancing dude. Place it. This guy. Kachi. Yeah. This one. Kachi. Or Kate-chi. The huge materia. Yes, well, here's dancing. Purple threw me off because it's like white. It's a giant Moogle stuffed toy. In a big fight. Well, next fight, I'll stop for a little bit longer and we'll check. A giant stuffed Moogle. Giant. Well, he's not actually a Moogle, which is even funnier. On top of that giant stuffed Moogle is a cat who is actually a remote-controlled puppet of someone who works inside Shinra. They're gonna take it on that submarine. He's also Irish. There's a submarine dock just ahead. Because his name is Kachi. I think probably the strangest party member in Final Fantasy up to this point. Did we make it? Yeah, but like people didn't get that. Because you got to be involved in Irish mythology. So when it originally came out, some people just called him Kate Sith. Me included. Nah, it's all good. Like, that spelling is also appropriate too. Remember, the translator is an American who did most of it in a small windowless room by himself after being given the Japanese script. I think there's a bit of cultural nuance that was probably lost at that point. Oh. What are you doing? Help load. Cloud? Oh no, Luxie. Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it gonna be? Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you. Now, if Mako were here, she'd be like, this is one of the toughest bosses in the game, and I agree. But we're over leveled, so it's gonna be fine. My priority is the huge materia. He fucking bails. Good job, Rena. And you'll see why. Because we're gonna try and steal for a little bit first. Arm grab. Cloud? He's just gone. What can I say? It's all about money. Lapis laser. Good job, Luxie. Urban fantasy author. She put a pronunciation guide to Fey names in the book. No! Kitsune! Oh. This is gonna be fucked. This is also a Kachi is not an incredibly popular choice for endgame because his limits are not great. There's some individual stat changes, but most of the time the real benefit is what are their limit breaks. Kitsune. Oh, babe. I mean, like, everyone had Mako wrong as well. It was like, it's Mako. M-A-K-O, Mako. 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 It was really easy. And it's not an already established word that means energy. They did, as far as I remember. So, like, have you dropped Cloud yet? No, he's still floating around up there? Oh, fucking god damn it. Damn it! Well, now it's just Tifa. See? See why this boss sucks? Look at how fucking annoying this is. Yeah. You like that? I don't like that. Let my people go. Quite literally, let my people go. Cuss frog song, unleash a plague of frogs. Oh, that would fucking show it, wouldn't it? But probably not. I'll just show off some of our summons. Come on, put them down. Hey, we destroyed one of the arms. And so it dropped Tifa. You're real low on health, babe. Enemy skill to White Wind, which will give us all a bit of a boost too. Good. Don't knock her down. Come on, stay up. No, fuck. Well, bit of a heal, not quite enough. Just want to show you that it doesn't strictly go on exactly when you press the button either. What did I say about... Actually, Jesus, catchy. That's fucking crazy. What did I say about this being one of the hardest bosses? And I'm like, but wherever leveled will be fine. And it's still beating the crap out of us. Oh, that's gonna take it down again. Oh, goddamn. Come on! Actually, I totally thought that was going to be like a res. That's going to be fucked. Hey! Oh. And like, pronunciation is one of the things you should do when you're researching another culture, you know? I'd accept it if they thought they made it up themselves, you know? A fox spirit. But you didn't. Damn, the submarine! Oh no, it left the dock. We have to go after it. Poor Tifa. That's probably hell for her, right? Especially, yeah, alright, good point. Especially when you put a fucking pronunciation guide in, it should definitely be, correct! Battle trumpet! Oh. Nothing? No growth. Okay, well, no then. God's hand, normal, but only 4. That's a lot of damage. She can't miss when that's equipped. It'd be pretty good, but also, I want more materia. Like, I'm thinking of editing the names of some of the divinities in my novel. Not that I've been writing that much, just a little bit. I'm actually really excited to do the next thing, right? Really excited to do the next part. Well, no, Jimbles, no. Fuck, press the wrong button. Alright. I think she had a death blow. She definitely had cover. Definitely had counterattack. Put an MP plus on her just so it keeps leveling. And Ramu, I believe. Yeah, and fire. She's already got cover. That's why it's not working. Use an all. But the all was attached to the fire. That should do it. Wah wah. I don't. Okay. First I wanted to be like, hey, look at the nail bat. No growth, no slots. There's a scimitar. Oh, apparently that's a weapon for Sid. Leviathan scales, just here. Just hanging out. Hello. You. You know, he does look purple from this angle. I'm taking it back, but I can definitely see where it comes from. MP Turbo. Shinra Beta is a good accessory, so glad we got it. I think you can steal them endlessly. Ooh, we like to see that! I hope we get to fight someone else real soon. Hello! You want the sub? Just try and take it. Sir, maybe we shouldn't piss him off. Okay. Catchy. Could you show us what Ultima looks like? Alright, fine, yep. Look, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Complain about it? No. That was cool. Oh no, Teef is too good at killing fucking everyone. Watching the sausage toss their head back and forth. I don't think that's a master of gravity, so that gets all now. 7. There's a save point. Likely this means there's going to be a boss fight soon. Can't use a party hensai system here for whatever reason. Inside submarine. No! No! This is terrible! We don't have much time left. I don't want to die. There's still so much more I'm going to do. I never even got to do my special victory dance in battle. Alright, then make this your first victory. Go on, show them. Yes, sir. Remember your last training. Begin. Yes, sir. I'm back, and now I got no regrets. Attack! Taken prisoner. You just tell them I'm taking you prisoner, and they give up immediately, apparently. Someone, please. I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. Lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. What are we gonna do? We stole a submarine but can't pilot it. It's moving. Keep up, Clad. Yeah, you're right. I do feel a little bit of driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. Well, now what? Read the manual. Submarine Operation Manual. Beginner's Edition. Button placements. Up, descend, left, rotate, right, rotate, down, ascend. Controls. Y, speed up. X, fire. A, speed down. Presently on ocean floor near Junon, a red leader submarine carrying a huge materia is being escorted by covert Shinra submarine units. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that several mines have been dispersed onto the ocean floor. Ocean floor can only be monitored with Shinra's sonar radar screen. Enemy ships can only be detected within the sonar area. Get in front of the detected enemy sub and lock on. Push X to fire the torpedo. The mines are found on the radar screen at the top of the indicators. The mines inflict great damage, so be careful. Objective: sink the red leader submarine carrying the huge materia. Time limit: 10 minutes. Advice: get the enemy submarine in front of you. Concentrate attack on the red leader submarine. If you lose track of the enemy, push right button and use your radar. Now what? Let's go. Stop whining at us. Start the mission. This switch. Press the switch. Main screen on. Change the screen mode. There we go. I am the greatest! Oh, so cute. What's going on? You're back. Received Shinra sub. Phew, we did it. The huge materia should be bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue to search. Old Shinra submarines, do you read? Old Shinra sub... Must be from Shinra. Hold on, I gotcha. There you go. You're fine. Report number 2. Number 2? I saw they've written at the dock. They must mean the sub. Alright, I'll do it. This is Shinra number 2. Everything's normal. Roger. Your next mission is return to Junon dock. We'll transport the huge materia from the airport. After that, other assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon airport. We should make it if we hurry. Forget about the huge materia for now. We're climbing. We gotta hurry. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna go pick up the huge materia. Damn it, we don't have a choice. The winding's off. There you go. How to drive a submarine. Push B button to get on and move forward. Players can get on and off in bays like this one. Now the dog is complaining at me, so I'm going to take an early break, okay? I know, 19 minutes early, but we'll be back soon. Be good. Ah, fuck it. Let's come back early. I know it's 15 seconds early. I'll just talk for at least 15 seconds. We're good to go. Jimbles, what is this? That's such a dark-looking beer. What have you done? Well, you wouldn't know what it's supposed to look like. Bam! It's one of these. Orange strike. Fuck you. It's beer. It's actually a beer cocktail. And, it's because I had one can of Regina and I'm like, I like this. That's a good one. And it's not the first time I've had it. I'm like, it's good. Sorry, Golem King. I'm terrible. Like Ben Spokes, Italian Sons Regina. It's a good beer. It's really clever. And God, does it actually taste a little bit like pizza dough. Because they use the hops from pizza dough. Yeast, sorry, not hops. The fuck, dude. It's good. I like it. But for the last can, I wanted to do something interesting. So I spruced it up with Jaeger. You've been outside. Sleep underneath your weighted blanket. So spoiled. Spoiled and you deserve. Yeah, the dogs. I moved the weighted blanket to the study for today, was because I was working from home and I needed as much help as I can get in keeping the dog asleep for a little bit longer by putting her underneath the weighted blanket. Good way to get it done. Yeah, so I added a shot of Jaeger because I like Jaeger and I need excuses to put it in things. I love that aniseed flavor. It's beautiful. I don't have a massive can of Red Bull to make a Jaeger bomb. And I couldn't be bothered looking up anything else. Fuck off, Luxie. And a half shot of a very floral gin. Somebody... Hibiscus gin. And like a half shot of that as well. So it's beer. It's a Boilermaker. I've added spirit to beer. I've made a Boilermaker. But I used things that are flavored. It's not just vodka. And so, it's got an interesting extra taste. Very lovely. Also, you'd hate it, Luxie. Many people in chat would hate it, so I don't want to go directly back to the harbor. I want to investigate the fucking submarine we just blew up. Also, it's been a while. Anyone else? No, you're still the lowest level. God, alright. Tifa, sorry, I've loved having you around. It's been a lot of fun. We're grabbing Red. It's been ages since we've had Red in the party. Red, what you got? We went to a father. Sato's comb is really good. Crystal comb hits less, but long range, no growth. Jeez, dude. Even coat, look at that. 8 unlinked slots. Oh, Crystal Bangle's just too good. Red is definitely a kitty. Absolutely, he is a kitty. They just also... They're not super clear about what he is. Oh, hyena. Yeah, like, he shows some dog behavior and he shows some cat behavior. Like, he's got a wishing tail. Yeah, you're gonna be our summon bot, little kitty. Counter and cover. You just need counter and cover when you're leveling someone's limits, and that is essentially what I'm doing. Gravity, all MP plus Rama. Well, Ramu is going to keep leveling in MP plus, but you won't have all in gravity. Read something fucked up. Yeah, well, he's supposed to emulate other monsters, but not be one himself. Oh, Hope Fox, that's good. Not inaccurate, too. Hey, what's that, do you think? Fucking a cat running dog software. Yes. You're supposed to evoke both, right? There was a massive ad. I just want to say if we don't have to go through that configuration again. Because I will show you what this thing is. But I forget that it disappears every time you surface and submerge again. We're looking for the submarine. There we go. Don't have a big map, just a small one. Remember in other Final Fantasies, like, several of them you had a submarine as well. I don't think you had it in 5. Damn it! If Mega were here, she'd be able to tell us. But they kept it going in 7. You definitely didn't have it in 6, that's for sure. So there is another underwater section, a place to explore with a submarine. Running puppy software. Man, I'd have one of those. Sounds real cute. Big cat. I checked out a breeder, a Maine Coon breeder at one point. Just idly searching on the internet, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're called a Thunderpaws cattery because I associate the big thunderous paws of my Maine Coon cats running down the hallway with the breed." I'm like, "Oh, that's cute. Big paws running around, very cute." I just got a loud cat. What? Okay, cool, I guess. Can we get off? Yes, apparently. The fuck is this? Vincent. Oh, yeah. Whoops, okay. We don't, there are no fights. I don't need to swap out gear. Vincent. That voice. Can't be. That's real good rebooting. I've seen photos of your cat. It's fantastic. Lucretia? Vincent? Lucretia, stay back! Yeah, plot flashbacks. Enjoy. I'm gonna grind up everyone's limits between now and tomorrow night's Wednesday night stream. Just you wait. Ignore the bags under my eyes. Lucretia. Oh, that's right, yeah. She's happy then. I don't mind. This flashback is fast, too. I'm against it. Why experiment on humans? She and I are both scientists. I'm supposed to be Hojo. After that, a child was born to Lucretia. The child's name was Sephiroth. Thud. You couldn't tell from the Naruto run that guy in a suit is supposed to be Vincent. Lucretia looks to be dead or dying. Vincent runs in to tell off Hojo. Hojo shoots him, does something. This body is the punishment that's been given to me. I was unable to stop Professor Gus and Hojo. And Lucretia, I was unable to stop them. All that I was able to do was watch. That is my punishment. Lucretia, you're alive. I wanted to disappear. I couldn't be with anyone. I wanted to die. But the Genova inside me wouldn't let me die. Lately I dream a lot of Sephiroth. My dear, dear child. Ever since he was born, I never got to hold him. Not even once. You can't call me his mother. That is my sin. Back! Stay back! Vincent, won't you please tell me? What? If Sephiroth is still alive? I heard he died 5 years ago, but I see him in my dreams so often, and I know that physically, like myself, he can't die so easily. Please, Vincent, tell me. Lucretia, Sephiroth is dead. Vincent is kind of a vampire. Vincent is every Hammer horror villain possible. His limit breaks turn him into monsters. But he looks like a vampire. You do find him in a coffin. That's where you first meet him. Now, there's another scene to that. But you need to fight like 20 battles or so. We will be back. I did not intend to come here. I'm fucking looking for the goddamn submarine. Which is an amazing grinding location too, so... Thanks for that. Freddy Krueger fingers. He's wearing, like, one of his hands has a metal claw on it. He's inspired by the band Bullet for My Valentine. Seriously. His whole character is inspired by Bullet for My Valentine. Which I've never listened to, but I should get on with it. Alright, we're gonna get real nerdy here. Shock and horror. Did they exist back then? Yes, they did. No. Surname is not Price, even if that would be appropriate. 97. Wait. Bullet for My Valentine. Is that the Australian band? Hold on, I may have this wrong. Hold on, I'm just going to turn the display capture on so you can see what I'm looking at. Hopefully we don't get too many spoilers. Alternate names, Vince, Vinny, I fucking doubt it. Etymology. May have been inspired by Vincent Price? Yeah, I think so. Valentine is primarily masculine name, given the Roman family name Valentinus. No. Oh, fuck you. This is not. Come on. Give it to me properly. Gunslinger Stratos 2. Little Big Planet 2. Okay, cool. Life with the Turk. Yeah, he does say he was a Turk. That's not a spoiler. More playable character. No, fuck you. Yeah, so that's probably not right. Give me a second. Loveless. Loveless inspiration of VII. Loveless, which is the play. Compilation of Final Fantasy VII plays a major role in Crisis Core's book of poetry. It's adapted to a stage play, but what is it inspired by? Fuck you! Don't make it seem like I'm making shit up. Where is it? Come on. Come on. My bloody... Of course. Not Bullet for My Valentine, it's the band My Bloody Valentine. I knew... I made a mistake. Golem King, I'm glad you brought it up, because I wasn't correct. This is what it was. Ah! Shoegaze, noise pop, dream pop, and experimental rock. That's the spirit! Alright, now, give me a list of their albums. Oh, baby, a triple Loveless! The album, released in 1991, had enough time to inspire Tetsuya Nomura, character designer, and not lead designer, but character designer for Final Fantasy VII. And he loves fashion and punk, which is released in the 1997 game Final Fantasy VII, and which we are replaying right now in 2023. My Bloody Valentine. Vincent Valentine is a reference to My Bloody Valentine, as well as the play Loveless. I'm not crazy, I swear. Okay, so let's have a rumination on fandom for a little bit. Which... Oh, okay, let's also fight this thing, right? Let's not, because I haven't saved in a bit of time. We'd have to redo the talk with Lucrezia, and let's not do that. Okay. I'll show off Emerald Weapon at some point. Hey, there it is! Wait, is this the crashed sub, or is this a crashed other thing? Oh no, let's find out. Is this a Shinra's Gelnica type airplane? I wonder why it went down here. Oh! This is Midgar music. Look, Hope Fox has got a point there. Heaven's Cloud? Nice. Slightly less materia, but quite a lot of extra damage. Let's figure it out. Lock, speed, elemental, contain. Well, like, contain still needs to be leveled. That's good. This one didn't have, like, 0 growth on it, did it? No, normal, cool. Good God, rebooting. That's a very funny joke. Okay, well, added effect isn't going to work, is it? No links on it? Come on. Elemental also needs to level up. Put more on him? I don't think so. Yeah, alright, let's keep leveling up a HP plus and MP plus. It's fantastic. Added card on steel, good. It's got mug, doesn't have anything else. Death blow. You're not using death blow, we're mugging with you all the time because it's the funniest skill to use. We'll give him that though. Oh hey, it's the Turks. Turks? Again? They just seem to keep running into each other lately. There were weapons and materia developed solely to destroy Sephiroth. It was attacked by weapon and sunk to the bottom of the sea. Can't give you what's here. Well, to take out Sephiroth. Guess this is our last meeting. I won't let you get in our way. Well, it's some boss fight music if I ever heard one. Still tough ring! I don't think manipulate's gonna work at all. Neo Turk Light! Oh no, he's confused! Oh Jesus. She can't steal from him. Stole Zedric. Fantastic. That's actually really useful. That's what I wanted. We're gonna now kill him. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. It's... call it weapon. But like... and it is supposed to be in all caps. These guys are pretty tough. He fucking runs. And he just leaves. We just let him leave. Meteor rain, baby! Oh, restore max. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So Shinmu's new secret weapon was on this airship. Neo Turk Light. Well, this must be the cargo room. Received Mega Elixir. Okay, so the funny thing is, this is not, like, fighting the Turks, it's not the most dangerous thing that happens here. This is a fantastic grinding spot for AP because of these things! Unknown 2. What is that gonna do? Who knows? Stop attacking red! You counterattack on him. That's so mean. That's funny. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Amazing. Look at how quickly everything goes wrong. Good. Red, thank you. Jeez. Just mug it. I'm pretty sure it's got a useful item we need. Red! Who is wearing the ribbon right now? Should definitely be fucking Cloud. Do you mind? Oh, he just attacks himself. Okay. Run. This is our first game over of the entire game. Good God. It's not easy. I got beat up by the Vag Flower. We need to take another sip of the Neo Turklite. This Iron Man run is over. Yeah, alright, delete the save. Made the Final Fantasy VIII, baby. I told you. I need to check. Who the hell is wearing the ribbon? Because we need it. I actually think the laughter is probably some of the Turks rather than Red. But let's find out. Red is sentient, yes. He's introduced because Hojo has him captured and is trying to get him to breed with Aerith, which is frowned on. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I needed to sell the lie. Otherwise, he'd kill me. Howling Moon! Alright, let's fucking use Meteor, huh? I want to show you. Not Meteor, Ultimate. Cloud, for God's sake. Rude's out. It is pretty high, you know. His tail is not visible right now, but it's on fire most of the time. It's kind of like a Pokemon. Hey, Leanna Maple. Yeah, like, Rude is a name, but this is perhaps a little, like, closed-minded of me, but it's close to a real-life name, but not quite. That's the feel I get from it. I just think that's funny. Who's wearing the region? Well, it's supposed to be... Oh, yeah, okay. Fucking hell. Wow, the Toffering is great! Nope. I have no idea. Offering's great. Who's got the ribbon, damn it? Anyway, I guess we gotta go a little more careful, but we'll make it through. And there's a significant, really good reason to go through all this trouble and explore the Gelnica. It's not only a really great grinding location. Oh look, it's another one. This is also called Unknown as well, but I don't think we're gonna fuck around as much. We're gonna straight up kill them as soon as possible. And I'm gonna continue drinking my beer cocktail. Because as we've learned, this is a dangerous location. See that? 300 AP. 300! You see, Spirit Lance. A weapon for Sid. Weird that it's here. Because this is where you get Sid's ultimate weapon. Oh! Terrifying! What the fuck is that? Just not confused. Just being able to steal water rings? Pretty good. Yeah, right? I have volunteered myself. This is terrible. It's all messed up. I volunteered myself to run a, yeah, this place is fucked up. It is quite deliberately so. To run a Pathfinder 2nd Ed homebrew game, so I won't be, like, using the balance given to me by an adventure path, and that's going to be interesting, because it's been a while. Oh god, Cloud, you healed them! Oh no! Slap Slap kills Red immediately. And that means I'm going to be able to get a little weirder with enemy design and monster design. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually really looking forward to that game a lot. Regular Bahamut. Yeah, alright. Golden King, you got a really good point there. I think the funniest example of game balance is the beginning of Descent into Avernus has a fight that kills so many party members. It's like one pirate captain and 3 of their lieutenants. Just wrecks level 1 or 2 parties. It's ridiculous. And again, I don't praise Wizards of the Coast on their ability to write good adventure paths. That's Paizo's domain. It's not legitimately only Paizo's domain, but they do good stuff. That's one of the reasons they can sell a pretty... No, it heals on A element. I need to use this one. The torment that I live every day. That cat is riding a giant Moogle plush. Oh, that reminds me. Be right back. I'm back. I want to get my Moogle plush again. I keep forgetting to bring him out for Final Fantasy nights. I love this thing. Good pun. Cat She is a cat riding a giant Moogle plush. He turns up essentially as a mascot. Oh, cool. For Golden Saucer, though he's not the only, like, mascot running around at that point. I wanted to get my Moogle plush because I love my Moogle plush. Golem King got it for me. I've been cuddling him occasionally. Received High Wind. High Wind is Sid's ultimate weapon. Sadly, ultimate weapons have 0 materia growth. Glad you did get it. It's a good pun. Don't let him show himself out. We love it. Oh, I tossed a couple of drops of herbal bitters in as well. Oh, congratulations on the gamers. Callus. Okay, that's not a flash, that's a drop. Okay, whew, that was difficult. Let's save. Like, exploring this area is supposed to be really difficult, so you feel like the benefits you're gaining. Don't be mean to yourself rebooting. We're building a community. That's what this means. If I get, I don't know, 1 billion subs every month, I'll quit my job and stream all the time, I guess. What is this place? Must be some kind of a research establishment because there's a macro generator. No, it's this fucker again. The biggest problem is that... Wake him up inside. No! No! Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Cloud. Such devastation was not my intention. Why? You're so mean. Crit yourself? Good God. This White Wind will likely remove the confusion, and then Cloud can not die. Alright, Hope folks, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. What the fuck? Let's do it again. Hey! Bad hyena dog thing. Needle. Alright, remove the stop with another White Wind. Having an Asuna on a single skill is ridiculous. Hey! MP, HP. Okay, fantastic. Good. Jesus. Escort guard. Like, you're picking up really good items here. High Wind. Oh, sorry, that's not his ultimate weapon. That's his ultimate limit. Man's amulet. Armlet nullifies lightning, earth, water, poison. 3 a.m. Leona. Look, I'm really pleased that you're spending your late nights with us. It's not the first time, but boy do we enjoy it. I hope sleep comes to you soon, right? Jeez, he's taking a beating already. Howling Moon. Yeah. Sleep should and could come to you soon and you get to relax. Though I won't mandate you going to bed at regular human hours. 1, I'd be a hypocrite, and 2, life doesn't work that way. Get him, Red! That slap for 2.5k! That's insane! Mighty Guard. Come on, let's bring it up. Catchy needs to be able to do a little more damage. This one healed off regular attacks from Cloud, I believe. Honestly, this is Red 13's job. Given that he's had Berserk and attack up. That's what Howling Moon does. Otherwise, there's always sort of the ultimate solution. Shit, not Kujata. I hope Ultima finishes him because Kujata may heal a little bit. He does multiple elements worth of damage. Yes! Alright. See, that's good. I resent the need... Earthrave. I resent the need for naps, but I do recognize that they are, in fact, very useful. Okay, watch this. Red 13's learned every limit, so now we can use the thing we got all the way back in the Shinra mansion when we picked up Vincent. Have a Cosmo memory. Right, I've got it. We need to change him from level 3 to level 4, and this is his ultimate limit, and I will show you it. Yeah, we've got ourselves a goofy party, but why not? I didn't spend enough time in Final Fantasy VI with the child who was raised on the plains of the wild. Who are the other goofy... Oh yeah, the Moogle that danced? So... having some fun with the animals this time around. Like, Ultima with MP Turbo, making it cost more MP and deal more damage is a bit of a crapshoot, right? Receive double cut materia. Come now, what would double cut do? Attacks constantly. We replace, like, honestly, he's mugging a lot, so we should replace mug. Yeah, Deathblow's not that useful to you, buddy. You're gonna take mug from Cloud. Honestly, this is the worst part of the game to me. Steel. You're not using Deathblow enough. Cloud's not going to use Deathblow either, so let's replace that with... Lie down, rebooting. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping in. It is always a pleasure to have you. No fucking way we're putting enemy lure on here. We'll all die. Rory needs to level up till it's maxed. Why? Because we're about to get to the point where that actually matters. You don't have enough MP to do anything useful. Wait, can you? Magic, Cloud, enemy skill, White Wind? No, it just shows you what they have. Okay. Cool. Alright, so there's a chest up there. We need to get it. We need to get up there somehow. But how? Now, I know we put it on Cloud, but he's the guy who attacks the most. It replaces the attack command with 2 times cut! What does 2 times cut do? It attacks twice! Amazing. See? How fucking good is that? Hey, we got an Aurora Amulet. Aurora Amulet. Aurora Omelet. How do we get across? I think we walk across here. We'll see. Oh, this fucker. We can't use our beautiful double cut technique, which is what we were doing. I'm worried about health because this place is dangerous. We're going to use... No, heal off something, so we use Barkman. Should enemy skill for some White Wind as well. Keep drinking this beautiful Boilermaker I made. Also looking forward to that Pathfinder 2nd Ed game I mentioned because it's in my own custom setting, the one I set my novel. And I found that working some other media in the same setting makes me more interested in continuing doing other things in that setting. And I'm at a point in my... I have a spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of all the games I'm finishing in a year. Like, just trying to make sure I don't look at that moment where I don't know what to play, I don't know what to do, and I'm stuck, and I'll feel like I'll never get through my Steam backlog. So I've got a spreadsheet of the games I actually want to play, and I'm just going to work through it. The last couple of times I've looked at it, I'm like, I'm a little stuck. I don't know if I really want to play that right now. Yeah, 3 screens, that's all this place is, but we're done. We got Sid's ultimate limit, that's worth it. Let's get out of here and find that fucking submarine, which is what we're actually trying to do. And honestly, if I don't feel like playing a video game, should I be doing something else with my time? Something else creative? Something else I enjoy doing? Should I be continuing to write my novel? It's not the same as continuing to study. Hey, we saved just a moment ago. Let's fucking do it. I should show you this emerald weapon. What is going on here? Come on. How about you, coward? You ram him? He looks at you. You have 20 minutes. 20 minutes? Why? Well, you're underwater, dude. Emerald shoot. Well, that can't do too much. Oh, God. Oh, no. Quick, use the limit break. Oh, good. Oh shit, he's dead. Okay, White Wind. We used 3 bars and it summoned Alexander just out of the blue? Yes, Luxy. It only makes sense because you can pick up a materia that gives you the underwater, materia called underwater, that allows you to breathe underwater, and it just removes this timer. It doesn't make any sense, but you know. Oh god, he stomped us. What a jerk. Oh, fuck, that was the wrong ability. Ooh. God, that hurts. Selected the wrong person. Oh, well, he didn't like that, did he? He counters with Emerald Beam. What is that? Well, shit. Okay, it must have been percent damage because it didn't kill us in a single blow. What I'm saying is things could be worse. Come on, Red, up you get. You're not done yet. Ow. Thank you. Good God. No, he just got... Oh, it's all of his mana, that's all. Okay, we're fine. How about Neo Bahamut? That'll be good. Good job, Clad. Dealt lots of damage. Very good. Pew! Oh, fuck. His MP. We need that for, like, damage. Oh, Kajada time. Oh, no, Red! You're down again! Oh! Kiraga, quick. Get him back up, buddies. We need that mana. Please, stop it. That's not better. Tetra Disaster. It's gonna fail because it doesn't have enough MP. Oh god, it just says that. It's like not enough MP. Oh well, that dealt damage. Thanks. Hey, 3 bar again. Come on, do a thing. Well, let's get Red up and then try and use a Mega Elixir. Maybe that'll help. We'll get all of our things back. Good God, let's go. Miss! That was a limit break! Oh, he's dead. Oh, God. Cloud, no! Yes, take his MP. He doesn't have any left. That's not better. Game over. Look, that's what happens. Okay, so fun to hyper-dramatize what's going on there, but I'll tell you the actual story. Emerald Weapon is a mega boss. The same way Omega Weapon was in Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V was chasing a particular enemy across the cosmos. It just appeared out of nowhere. It's kind of pretty bizarre. But here, it's actually involved in the plot. It's one of the things that the planet released to protect itself from Sephiroth and Meteor. It doesn't really know what's going on, but we bump into it with a submarine. It tries to respond in kind. We get a fight. The fight wasn't included in the original version of Final Fantasy VII. It was only introduced in the International Edition. Because after you've released it in Japan, you set it off for translation, you have a bit of time to add a bit of stuff. And they added Emerald and Ruby Weapon. And they are mega bosses! They're so hard. They're really hard. They're impossibly difficult. So this is the leader sub. Damn, it makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Phew, that's good to hear. Received key item, huge materia. That's all we wanted. So let's not try and fight the huge. Let's try not to fight the Emerald Weapon again, so let's just float around on the surface. It's a mega boss introduced as a challenge for the international market. In Japan, you could purchase the international version of Final Fantasy VII after it was remade and released. And then you could fight Emerald and Ruby Weapon. Emerald is here. Ruby Weapon isn't here just yet. It won't be long. It requires a very specific set of strategies. There are a few, but they're all, like, pretty hard. You need to think about what it does, learn its attacks and its attack patterns, what makes it counter. You can't brute force it the way I usually do with challenges, i.e. auto-attack my way through, level up to level 99 and just hope that is going to do it. For example, Ruby Weapon counters the strongest summon materia with Ultima, and it does near maximum damage to all of your party at once. There's no way to resist that. They have such a high amount of HP, you can't just auto-attack or use the strongest strategy and hope it works. You need to learn it and then go through that appropriate process. Did they say go to Junon? What's the next step? Hold on. I need to remember what I'm supposed to do next. That drink is very strong. So I've had a few. Good night, Luxie. Sleep well. I hope you have an excellent evening, and I will see you again soon. Turn display capture on so you see what I'm looking at. We're looking for... Thank you. Coral and Fort Condor. We're a little bit further than that. Let's go to Nibelheim. Yeah, let's do that now. I talked about it. Let's go do it. It's over this side of the continent. Like, it's worth doing now. It's 9:15, so we up for another 45 minutes, and I'm tipsier than I expected, so whoops. Gonna go to Nibelheim. I'm gonna play as per the instructions. Get Tifa's final limit break. She can learn it too. She is all set and ready. Come on. Which will make her one of the more dangerous people in the party. I also need to do a bit of play with Cloud at the battle arena to get his, because you get Omnislash from the battle square. How did this go? I remember. Shit, I fucked it up. Come on, try again, buddy. Yep. I remember. Okay. I heard this melody somewhere before. I played it well. Wow, okay, I totally thought we'd get Final Heaven at that point, but I guess not. Ah, it must happen after another step. Okay. Yeah, a couple more steps before we do that. We go to Ultimate. Maybe I need Tifa in the party. That would make sense. Alright, I know what to do. We need Vincent in the party, but... So we're going to leave and swap him over. So at this point, like, with the airship, the ability to fly around, to explore the entire planet, especially given we've got, like... We've got the fucking submarine, man. It's a whole layer of the world we didn't know actually existed. And it's there for us. The game is like, okay, well, have fun. It is your job now to explore as much of the world as you'd like until you figure out what you're after. Like, find all of the secrets. Use the submarine to get to Lucrezia's cave, which we're going to do in a moment again as well. Tifa's in the party now. Can this work? Come on, where are you? Not yet. There we go. Okay. Yep, there's Vincent and Tifa. I have the sheet music for that song. Oh, wait a minute. There's something inside the music sheet. Tifa, what's happened to our town? Was it all an illusion or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength. Burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth. It is nowhere to be found. Instead, I found you collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recall a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't about to let him have my dearest student. Putting on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times. I started to head for Midgard to look for a doctor for you. I didn't like that city, but my cure spells weren't helping. I decided to go to Midgard to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you. But I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the strange people with black clothes all around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. Feels like time's running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore. But I hope that you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. To my most precious student, from Zangan. Received. Final Heaven. Tifa shows off some cool kick punching. Cloud's a little awkward about it. But... so that's it. Final Heaven. Tifa has all of her limit breaks now. We can use all of them and kick some ass with it. Pretty good. Oh, okay. We missed something on the hidden submarine, so we may go back there. I'm vaguely annoyed that Cloud is much higher level than everyone else because Cloud can't be removed from the party except during that brief period where he was indisposed. So, that sucks, but what can you do? I guess just get everyone to level 99 and it's no longer a problem. I think I'm gonna go find the submarine. If you're paying a lot of attention in a way that I'm not, so don't let me pretend I know everything that's going on, you'll notice that the flashing lights on the map are gone when it comes to the buggy. Once you get the submarine and you have the high wind, the buggy is no longer there. They remove it from the map. You don't need it to cross certain locations anymore. It's gone. You have the submarine and you have the high wind, and that essentially covers all sort of transport you need, except when it comes to the golden chocobo. Golden chocobo and chocobo breeding is probably not something I'll be showing off on stream. So there'll be one point, likely between a Wednesday and a Monday, when I will just have a golden chocobo. It's about luck manipulation and other bullshit strategies. We missed Yuffie's ultimate weapon, which is also here, so we're gonna get it. Remember I said that we weren't fighting a battle with Vincent and Tifa, so I don't need to change the materia? I'm gonna do that now. By simply changing the map with the people who were here before. Look, I'm lazy, don't blame me for it. Conformer. Explore the upper room first. Escort guard. Proceed downstairs and check the upper right corner to get a double cut. Now we got that. Upper left corner for a completely hidden conformer. Down. Yuffie's ultimate weapon, the conformer, deals damage according to the enemy's level. The morph command is not reduced to 1/8 of regular damage, making Yuffie the most useful person when you're using morph. Another one of those individual idiosyncrasies that determine how useful a member of a party actually is. Like, when you're going for mechanically and numerically the most useful TM character, like, yeah, there's going to be differences, but look at that, right? Right? What the fuck? God, if I didn't read it on the walkthrough, it would be fucked. Unless we didn't have to spend that much time. We also missed the summon materia, one of the best summon materias, especially when attached as added effect on defense, and I will show you soon. Very soon, I promise. Hey, look, folks, it's Aqualung, that thing we got very early in the game, and it makes some fights absolutely trivial. We're essentially going around the world and picking up stuff. Oh god, I can even see it on my screen. A lot of the time I'm looking at the camera, hey buddy, and not my screen where the game is actually playing, which is potentially a problem, but you know. Added cut. Yeah, when throw. No. Watch this. You can attack 3 times in a row. It's very funny. Morph. We're not using Morph, so I'm going to put Hades on. Morph with Conformer is the best solution. Not elemental, but added effect. Elemental lightning, that's good. Added effect, Hades. You're gonna ask what that does. Element, effect, added effect when on armor instead of weapon, it means you resist against certain effects. Hades, when used as a summon on enemies, gives them sleep, poison, confusion, silence, frog, small. On random enemies, not all of those are going to work. So, like, which ones do work? Hopefully one of them will work. But attached as a added effect on, like, armor, Cloud is now immune to sleep, poison, confusion, silence, frog, small. Very cool. It's also the last summon I think we need. So, time to get fucking mastering them, right? Let's also show you what Hades looks like, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Also, he's immune to confusion. So look at how that had zero effect on him. Hey, fucking Christ, right? And how many times he used Cloud to kill all of us? Poison, sleep, stop. It's all been affected by it. That's not a bad summon, right? And even better to be made immune to all of those. It also deals a decent chunk of damage. Immune to frog, very important. So, like, if you put that on added effect weapon, it will has a chance to give all of those statuses every time you attack. That's pretty cool. I'm reading off a walkthrough, so don't pretend I know all of this just off the bat, but Catchy, do you mind? These things, the unknowns, the question mark, which is how they are in the original game. When you use morph on them, they turn into guard sources, and strength sources, and luck sources, and speed sources. So when you get the habit of using the Conformer and Yuffie to morph them into particular items, you can max it. Oh, god damn it. When they die, they lose the limit. Otherwise, that'd be like, look how cool his final limit is. Please don't fucking die now. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. It'd be highly embarrassing if we lose now. Because there are fights in here, but there aren't fights in here. Anyway, so you can use Morph to get infinite stats in this area. So, of course, you spend even more time grinding in here. Which I may do off camera. Honestly sounds frustrating. I don't want to make all of you watch that ridiculous level of obsession to make the potential characters as strong as possible. Oh, fuck off. I'm really glad they decided Emerald Weapon doesn't need to chase you. If it treated you as an enemy it needs to follow down, this section would be much harder. Like, we're looking for individual, like, little secrets. We're not... Damn it, we've already been there. We're not trying to avoid random encounters. We also wouldn't mind if random encounters just appeared here. As much as... Like, I mean, if you're picking A or B, A being Emerald Weapon chases you, and B being random encounters. Like, I'd pick random encounters for the submarine, even if it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in Final Fantasy V. It didn't stop him from doing it. We're looking for Lucrezia again. Because we've... you need to do 10 random battles, and I'm pretty sure we've done at least 10. So you'll get a little more plot before I get progressively too tipsy to continue streaming. He plays JRPGs, the Final Fantasy series right now, and he makes cocktails and then gets progressively loopier. Such a shame. Well, however will you survive? A little bit further. Anyway, I was talking about the Pathfinder 2nd Ed game I'm about to run. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm hungry for more Pathfinder 2nd Ed. I think it's a good system, and I want to... Oh, what is that? Seems like a key to somewhere. It seems really old. Analysis completed. Exact date of origin undetermined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Several thousand years. Ancients? Received key item. Key to ancients! I quote from the walkthrough. Key to ancients. This part is not actually optional, but you can postpone it until later in the game. Sail over to nearby Bone Village, submerge and look around for another tunnel in which you can find the key item. Key to the ancients. Check your world map. It is clearly visible at the location of this key. It's located directly under the Forgotten Capital. Indeed, the City of Ancients. Mole Man. Yeah, like, for idle animations, they almost always give one to Kachi so that he can dance back and forth. And, like, I understand it. Anyway, Pathfinder 2nd Ed. I'm hungry for the system because it's good. Not just because I'm supposed to run one every fortnight and had to cancel it because one, I was on holiday, and two, some people had COVID. And someone else was busy, so we needed to give them grace and a bit of time. So I haven't run it in a while. I just think it's fun. I want to do it again. So I'm looking forward to more. And, like, setting it in my own setting makes me hungry to see what's going on in that setting and letting it reflect the people who played it. And this is a different group of people to the group who's previously played in it, which you can see by searching Professor Jimbles' Dice Bag or looking for the Coving Ridge Adventuring Party or the Tree of Tales, both actual plays that I ran through with, like, even less sound quality than I give you now as a streamer. Lucrezia. Received death penalty. Received chaos. That's it. That's it. She's gone, buddy. What are they? What did we just receive? Vincent's ultimate weapon and Vincent's ultimate limit, chaos. Getting less human. Because Vincent has less limit breaks than the rest of the party, except Kachi. So now we have chaos. We did kill chaos. It was a whole game about killing chaos. And then we turned into chaos, which we totally didn't expect. By God, that was a spoiler. Can Sid learn his ultimate limit? We got Highwind. Can he do it? Don't quite get it, but... Well, we can equip his ultimate weapon, though. No, we don't have it yet. Great Gospel, I think it's called. Why can't Sid learn it? He's got Hyper Jump. He's got Dragon Dive, but he has not used Boost Jump enough to get the second level of level 1. He has not used Hyper Jump enough to get the second at level 2. And he has not used Dragon Dive enough to get the second at level 3. You must learn all limits before you move on. We were very lucky that Red 13 has. That's why he can get Cosmo Memory. Or Cosmo Memory. Right, now what? We go to Rocket Town. Let's fucking go. We're gonna get there using the fucking high wind, and it'll be even funnier. I'm also pretty sure you don't move faster on the surface, but you spend more time understanding the world map on the surface, so it's easier to be up here. We've explored essentially all of the points of interest you can see with the submarine. Emerald Weapon, Gilnikar, Red Submarine, Key of Ancients. Oh, Lucretia. And while that's essentially as many points of interest as you got in Final Fantasy V when you had the submarine, it still feels small, doesn't it? We bounce off again. I mean, compared to the number of towns on the map on the surface, like, it's not that actually that bad, but it still feels small. And I think the reason it feels extra small is because I knew exactly where Lucretia's cave was and the Key of the Ancients was immediately. We bounced into them just by searching around. I feel like if we didn't know where they were and we had to... Oh, what's this? I'll show you later. If we bounced around and we needed to find it, it would feel like we spent a bit more time. And even though I malign the random encounters, they really do stretch out and make the world feel bigger because you need to spend more time searching. Potentially random encounters needed to happen. I know, unpopular opinion, but potentially random encounters would have made the underwater section feel even larger. That would help. Let us rest. We've got sadness on some people. I haven't bought enough hyper to make us all hyper. Luckily, Hope Fox. They're in a pressurized environment, so they're not actually affected by the bends. I don't listen to enough Radiohead to make a hilarious bit about that. There's a bunch of Shinra people here messing with the rocket. Is my rocket alright? Alright, we're gonna swap to Sid, because I'm pretty sure Sid will turn up. Catchy, it's been lovely having you. Thank you very much for joining us for a bit of time. Jimbles, could you just... Thank you, good. It's Sid time. Actually, Sid's a lower level, so if we continue our... Triple growth, but with 2 slots. Amazing, thank you. We like lots of slots. Partisan it is. Wizard Bracelet. Even Goat's alright. Zedric. Decreases all elemental attacks. Also raises your defense to 100. It's very good. But it also has zero slots and 0 growth. We're gonna let you just keep what you got on, buddy. Arrange, but we're also exchanging Catchy. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much for having us along. It is time for Sid. We're going to essentially copy it, even if Manipulate isn't super useful, because I'm not going to equip the Hypno Crown, even though that potentially would work. It would work, it's just not what I want to do right now. We do need a heal, and we need Ultima and MP Turbo. Sincerely wrecking the competition. Sid's got 2 more materia slots to fill in if we have any gaps that need filling. Just long range if we have a slot is worth it. We've got 1 version max for each of those summons, so we're doing well. Could get him also stealing, have everyone steal all the time. When it levels up to mug, we'll have everyone mugging with every attack. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're good to go. Look at that guy and his extra MP given by those materia. Remember that materia have changes. Equip effect, negative strength. But those don't give any negatives at all. Negative strength. Whoa! Full cure makes your attacks much weaker. Good God. The steel makes your dex higher just by having it there. MP turbo. Putting that with ultimate makes it really funny because the stronger it gets, the more MP it uses, the more damage it deals. Magic plus to make him deal extra damage. I said I wasn't going to give him that, so. Someone should have morph. It needs to level up, even if we're not using it. Yeah, back row is fine. Save and let's see what's going on in Rocket Town. We've got 18 minutes left. You can go a little bit longer. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Rocket Town time. Let's do some plot. Got anything to say for yourself, old man? Nope, same as normal. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. A spectacle! Is something about to happen? Oh, I'm getting excited. Hey, fuckers! Those terrorists are here! Like, I know it's been a while since we've seen Sid, but he's still pretty dangerous. Hey Sid, get him! Steal! Red 13, mug! And Cloud, double cut! Also, I know it's not new, but I'll shout it out now. Someone give Cloud a high five for hitting max MP with 999. Congratulations, buddy. Don't let them get any further. Everyone, attack! Okay. One of the goals I'd like to do tonight is 50 damage. Get Red to show off his final limit break. That sounds good to me. So he's gonna keep with the cover and counterattack. Go, 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 go. Urgh, you're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Okay. Senior grunt. Shit, not change row mug. This is presumably why people who aren't really experienced with the game and or not tipsy don't play at full combat speed. But I am, so sue me. Yeah, red counterattacks and crits for 3.2k, baby. I know it's mostly just experience and levels, but our team are powerful! God damn it, what the hell do they think they're gonna do to my rocket? I'm out of here, Cloud. I'm gonna kick those fucking Shinra right out of my rocket. Yeah, we're here to help you, man. I'm pretty sure that was gonna happen, that's why I brought you along. Remember, Heidegger's plan was to grab as many huge materia as possible and launch it into Meteor. You again? We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. Didn't even give us the boss music. You can't target Rude until the enemy attack squad are down. Well, a target. I didn't say you can't attack them. No, we're not. You can steal another cool thing from him, I believe. We're not doing anything until that's done. Come on. Do it properly. Come on. Oh, he's just leaving now. Ugh. Ugh. Well, alright, I guess we couldn't steal the... It's probably not a Z-trick. The guide said to do it. It got us. You! Why are you here? Rude as the Turks should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks being done in like that? But I won't let you through. He's fucked. Yeah. Poor little bastard. I mean, just standing up for Shinra. Ugh. Cool, I guess, but dumb move. Hey! What the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on. You're back. Listen to me, Captain. We're gonna launch this rocket. Huh? What are you talking about? We're gonna load a materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. Ugh, man. This is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up. Just shut the hell up. How's the rocket? It's pretty much okay. But we plan to run it into Meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair going? She is doing it. Oh great, what a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over, so don't worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead, go tell everyone. Alright, Captain, good luck. Hey, Sid, what are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're gonna borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand the materia is precious, and I also understand what you're thinking. Listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans only used to walk on the ground, but now they can fly. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans, and science just might be what saves the planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science, so to me, there's nothing greater. Quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. Of course, everyone at NASA have giant spears they use to punctuate their arguments. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up! I don't want to hear it. All right, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. What the hell? What the hell happened? Hey. Mama, what the hell did you do? They said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I launched it. God damn, Shira. Why'd you pick today to get fast? God damn, won't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey. Almost liftoff. What the? No countdown? Just don't seem the same without it. Hey. Blast off. There is a countdown. It's just not for you, Sid. No one's supposed to be on board, buddy. Hey, Rocket Town looked to be too fucking close to that launch pad. When's Launchpad McQuack gonna turn up in Kingdom Hearts, do you think? Right? It would be about time, right? Kingdom Hearts 4 better be weird as fuck. That's all I'm saying. finally made it. Outer space. Let's see, how's the course set? Yep, headed for a collision with meteor. What should we do? Are we all going to die? Sid fiddles. That damn Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. We might not be able to change course. Is this the end? Huh? What the hell are you saying? You're still young. Don't give up so easily. I'm not gonna crash into meteor. Just watch. I keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. Cool. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right before we crash into meteor. But what are we going to do with the huge materia? Are we just going to give it up? You want the materia? Do whatever you want. Materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. Huh! Hope Fox, holy shit! I mean, that is the mobile game that I have never played. But that's pretty interesting. Fucking hell! It's supposed to be a random aside. Maybe all that I really wanted was just to go into outer space. So why don't you all do whatever you think is right? Hey, Cloud. You're gonna get the materia, it's this way. Cool, because the thing that tells me where ladders and exits are was not displaying. Finally found the huge materia. Structured so that the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. There is the control panel. Try to operate it. Yes. Enter passcode. Hey Cloud, you know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push B, A, Y, or X. Punch in the right code, it'll unlock, and you get the huge materia. What order am I supposed to enter the passcode in? I don't know, just try to punch in the right code randomly. Passcode input error. Unauthorized user identified. Protection system will activate in 3 minutes. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the materia back. Okay. Passcode confirmed. Identified as an authorized user. Unlocked. I read the guide. I'm not fucking up this. It's the last thing. Alright, Cloud. It's unlocked. I love Kingdom Hearts. That doesn't stop it from being a bizarre as fuck game. You are totally correct. Yep, great advice saved the day. Thanks, Sid. Received key item, huge materia. Alright, let's go. Squirrels who bully Donald Duck. Well, like, he deserves it. He totally deserves it. Guy never fucking heals me when I need it. That's the joke. Honestly, I found it particularly useful. Ugh. Damn, my leg's stuck in the debris. Sid! I can't do anything with my strength alone. I have seen BDG's take on Kingdom Hearts. I fucking love it. Not only is it a brilliant deconstruction of the idea that Joseph Campbell's Hero of a Thousand Stories can be adequately used to describe every story, which we know is not correct. But as an artwork in itself, that barely sane level of content creation hits the right tone for me really well. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, the rocket's gonna crash into a meteor. I'll go without my friends. You fuck. No time to worry about other people. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Tank number 8 blew up. So tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Shira, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Huh? Shira? Tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You stupid... Sorry. Yeah, apologize, dude. She's saving your fucking life. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Hurry, I'm gonna detach the escape pod. Music doesn't quite fit here. Hey, Shira, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've checked it. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. BDG does amazing work, too. Some of his solo work has been really enjoyable. Highly strange, in the best kind of way. The unhinged creator? Beautiful. Which is why I watched a video on seeing every rainforest, a video on eating at every rainforest cafe in the continental American continent. That didn't make a lot of sense today. This is Outer Space. Finally seen it. So long, Shinra number 26. So, without any huge materia, how well does Shinra's plan go? Someone, please give us a drum roll. How well do we think this is going to go? One giant mechanical rocket versus one magical giant meteor. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Even Bugenhagen's like, oof. What do you think? Oh shit, nothing happened. Yeah? Yes? No? Ah, fuck. There are chunks, but it's still there. It still looks pretty angry. But Jimbles, Cloud and the others stole all of the huge materia. What would have happened if their plan went off without a hitch? What would have happened if they had all 4 huge materia on board? Spoilers, nothing different. Turns out you can't destroy it with a weapon. Game isn't going to punish you by having an easier end if you fuck up on 4 separate missions. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. What a bust. But I kinda hoped it'd work. We've been bothering them as much as we can. Were there any other way? Wonder if we've been wrong all this time. Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry, think. Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart, get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All this time I've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. I've been thinking too. About the universe, planet, ocean, how wide and big, no matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge. Looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. I'm just floating in the dark. Kind of makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. A little kid sick and trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? You follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful. Yo, Sid, you even got to meet. Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from meteor? Scratches his head. I'm still thinking about that. Everyone's like, ah, fuck, and they leave to their own locations. Oh? Did you hear something? Maybe it's the planet's scream, or is it meteor? Yeah, how do we know this is really the planet's scream? Did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bugenhagen. Let's go see Grandfather. To Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful. And that's where we go next. But before we do that, we save and we finish until Wednesday night when we continue our Final Fantasy adventure. My friends, it has been a lovely Monday evening spent with you. Thank you for a job well done. I'm hoping to see you all again very soon on Wednesday night. In the meantime, remember to check out all the people on my recommended streamers list. You will soon have a bit of a grinding session. And I will see you again on Wednesday night for more Final Fantasy VII. Probably not the last episode, but one of the last episodes, especially given we're not fucking around. Well, friends, thank you very much for joining me. Remember to tell the people you love that you love them very much. And remember to have an excellent day because you're the person that makes that happen. Say goodnight to me. Say goodnight to the Moogle. And I'll see you again Wednesday night. And check out my friends on the recommended list. And